You know when you have a large box under the Christmas tree and a normal size tag and it just seems too small? Let's see if we can work on the scale a little bit. Hello everyone, welcome to Always Forever Creations. My name is Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to have you here today. So quick story time. Back in April, my husband got me this beautiful fancy coffee maker for my birthday, and it starts with whole beans and it will grind them to whatever type of coffee you want, whether it's a classic cup of coffee like drip coffee or an espresso or cold brew, and it does the whole process for you. But it wants to start with whole beans. So I just bought like a random bag of whole bean coffee, and it turns out I am allergic to it. Wasn't serious or life-threatening, but like my throat would tighten and it was just incredibly uncomfortable. So I tried organic coffee and I'm fine with that. So I'm fine with pre-ground regular coffee, not regular whole bean coffee. I don't understand why I can go to a coffee shop and get coffee and I'm fine. So I don't know what it is about the like store-bought whole bean coffee that does something to me. So with all that being said, I now have these coffee bags and I try to reuse them as much as I can. Sometimes I forget them when I go to the store. So I need to figure out crafts to make with these so they don't just end up in the trash. So I'm starting with Christmas tags, like Christmas gift tags. So that is what we are doing today in this video, and these will be good for big boxes. I somehow always have like a power tool under my Christmas tree, and big boxes are great foundation boxes, but I don't want to put ribbon or anything on them. It seems like even more of a waste than what ribbon already is. And like I'll put a little tag on there and it just seems out of place. So I'm hoping something a little bit larger, you know, will give that foundation back something extra pretty on it. So that is what we're doing. Let's flip you around. My bin of goodies. Okay, I'm going for like candy cane vibes. I have some spritz. They were on sale at Michael's, so exciting. I thought this would be a good contrast to the red and white of all the candy cane. So I'm going to start with that layer first. Don't know, fur. There's fur everywhere. Okay, I don't know that the paper towel is going to help much, but here we go. Nope. Okay, very exciting. Okay, that's dry, beautiful. And I just inked around the edges. This is some of that gingham paper that I had. So, okay, now it's gonna be candy cane themed, but I'm thinking of doing like a shaker with candy canes inside, but then I gotta figure out where to put the to and from as well. So that's the from. And then I just cut out little like labels, and I'm gonna use like positionable like running tape, so I can reuse these. I'll just take this off and put a new one on. So just gotta get placement where to put everything. I think that will work, and this will be cool because it's a shaker. I am gonna trim this down a little bit with a ruler, tearing ruler. Do I want, I think I'll leave that edge straight. Should be fine. Gonna ink around the edge of this and probably the labels too. Okay, let's glue this on here. I am so happy to be paper crafting again. So much fun. Okay. And just I have so many ideas and like getting them out. That is not sticky. I was gonna use some double-sided tape for the window. Not quite ready for it yet, but just get it prepped. That took forever. Gosh, that took forever to get off. Now I just have to hope like it sticks too. Okay, yikes. Moving on, serious question for all of you. When is the last time that you made a paper snowflake? Because now that I think about it, for me, I think it was elementary school, you know, until this week. So I took coffee filters and made some snowflakes. It came out cute. This little tail wasn't supposed to be there, but oh well. I actually had to look at a pattern because I was like, wait, I don't even remember how to do this. So I added this extra bit on the end here, but I think it looks okay. Okay, so that's gonna go there. You know, coffee filters, coffee bag, get it? Yeah. And now the forever gluing of all these little arms of the snowflake. I have 6 of these, which I think is a good amount, but I know in the future, like, I'm going to forget to bring these coffee bags to get more coffee. And I'm gonna have to figure out another, whoa, project for these. So if you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments. Okay, whoa. Now I'm just gonna go back through and any ends that I missed, glue those down. It's not too bad. And then I'm just gonna trim the edge. And then I'll use this on another one. I think I'll probably only do one on camera. That's cute. Okay. I feel like I need to get this in here somehow too, because the candy cane, and I said this was candy cane themed, and there's not a whole lot of candy canes on here yet. There'll be candy canes in the shaker part though. Do I do the shaker part now? Okay, so the idea would be that I have to put this down and make sure there's no holes all the way around. Thanks. That's nerve-wracking, gotta say. And this is almost too thick. is one layer going to be enough? I have to go 2 layers. I feel like I need to go another layer. Okay, I got my 2 layers. Now, actually, oh, before I peeled that, I should have did this before I peeled it. Somebody said to like powder the inside so your things, like your sprinkly things, don't stick to the tape on the inside. But now, like, I feel like I'm just going to be powdering the whole thing because I peeled it. I also did not take into account this is wider than the bag. The plan was to trim it, but now I can't really do that because, okay, it's going to be a big trim. That's okay. I'll just trim the foam and the thing. Anyway, were you guys ready? Are you guys crafting for Christmas yet? It's November 9th for me. I don't craft for Thanksgiving, so I figure I'd get ahead. And I feel like I missed most of Halloween crafting. I like making Halloween journals, and I did not make one this year. So, might make a Halloween journal in January. I don't know if I can use that for anything. It's got tape on it already. Maybe I'll just powder these edges. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am not with it. Not with it. You're supposed to put these in before you tape the thing down. There we go. Thankfully, easily remedied. Wow, just, I'd like to say it's like really late. It's only 9 o'clock, but at night, so I don't even know that I can blame tiredness, but I would like to. So fun. All right, we need this and this and this and this and this. Okay, so but do we want anything else on here? Yes, I wanted this candy cane piece. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna glue that down and cut it straight so it comes off the page here. And then this one, maybe go on the bottom here. Let's get the 2 on. I love having like boxes wrapped under the tree. Like if you're gonna ask for a gift card or money for Christmas, you're gonna get an interesting way of opening it. One year I froze a gift card. Last year my brother had to dig through paper to find his money. Because I like having, you know, boxes wrapped pretty. So, but yeah, then I always end up with those big boxes, and they're great foundation boxes, right? Because then you can like stack other gifts on top of them. But you want to be able to like jazz them up a little bit too. I am wondering. I feel like I'm regretting the white. Like I've struggled with the other white one that I did, having the to and from in white. And I'm wondering if I should color it a different color. I don't know. Oh, I have little dot things too. I have to find them. Got to get the surgical tools out. The to and from I cut on the Cricut, and I always leave like the SKU number, I guess you can call it, down below. And then these pieces were Ideology, Tim Holtz, from, let me see what year, 2023. And I don't know if I said it, but this gingham paper I painted, and I will link that down below as well. Let's get this on. I also have, hold on. Let me get this thing on first. Oh wait, was it gonna go over that piece? Okay, we'll glue this on first. I also have these little things, which I would like to use too. Okay. Go a little bit more on there. And this is a like a repositionable adhesive. It's not permanent, so this can peel off and be replaced. And I cut a whole bunch out, so my plan is to like just store some inside, so the next year I can pull some more out. Okay, looking good. We're almost done. The to and from. What do you guys think? Do they need color? They need like some sparkle. I wonder if I can paint some sparkle on them. Okay, I might do that. I have Astro Paste from Simon Hurley, which is a glitter paste. And I have Sparkle texture paste. And I have Snowfall, which this stuff is so good. And I'm wondering if I should put like a little down here. I don't know. That might be a little too much. I'm just gonna, okay, yeah. Ink that foam up so you don't see it as much. Oops. Well, now I kind of inked the from. I want to do sparkle paste. Oh, this one looks pretty good. Some of my other glitter paste got all gummy. I don't know. Okay, we'll use this because I gotta use this up because they're in rough shape. I'm just gonna use like a little paintbrush. I already regret this. Tried that a little bit. I don't know that it did much. Okay, we're moving on. All right, there's already a lot on this. Just kept piling on and on, but I would like Maybe a couple candy canes here in the corner. That's cute. Now, will they stick with this? They feel like wood. I might need collage medium. This stuff takes a long time to dry though. All right, we'll just sit here for 5 minutes. Hope these things dry. Okay, I know. I need to stop. Yes. Oh, where did this one come from? Oh, and using my wrong hand to do that. Oh, I also had this little sticker. Okay, I'm gonna pass on the sticker. It is done. That is it for today's video. This is what we made. I love how it turned out. And these were a couple of other ones that I made. And I still have 3 more bags to make 3 more tags. So if you would like to see those, please go follow me on Instagram at AlwaysForever Creations, and I will post those over there. I haven't made them yet. That's why I'm not showing you them here. So still some more making to do. But yes, I love how these turned out. I'm so excited to use them. Watch, I'll have no big boxes this year. Like, that's what will happen. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel inspired and motivated and you get some good making time in today. Let's get together again soon.